Sunburst flowers calling on warm days overdue.
Hi guys, Brittany here. Welcome back to Brinsanity. So today guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am about to do a chatty get ready with me. So yeah, I'm just about to finish getting ready, getting dressed for the day, do my makeup, my hair, all that good stuff. And I thought I'd bring you guys along with me and have a little chat. So yeah, we're about to just jump right in. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna jump into my makeup right now. If I look this way instead of this way, I'm sorry. I'm in my bathroom. There's a huge mirror right here. So I'm sorry if I like look here more because I'm looking into the mirror while I do my makeup, but I'm gonna try my best to stay focused on the camera, but we'll see. Okay, so today is an easy day. I'm not doing too much, so I'm just gonna do a light, simple makeup look. Probably not even gonna do eyeshadow, but first things first, I'm gonna prime my face with my e.l.f. hydrating primer. So yeah. This isn't gonna be like a regular makeup tutorial or anything, or me doing my makeup, because that's not what this video is for. You guys already see me do my makeup countless times, so yeah, this is just to chit chat with you guys, you know. So I guess I'll get into the topic that I want to talk to you guys about whilst I am doing eyebrows. Okay, so guys, today I want to talk about relationships. Relationships, I feel like, are a big thing right now for people that are my age or like a little bit younger, a little bit older. I'm currently 21 years old. Half of my friends are in relationships and the other half are not. So it's like, and I'm not in one. So yeah, it's like big. I personally have not been in many relationships in my life. I want to say I've only been in like 2 really serious relationships in my whole life. Like I've had 3 boyfriends, but only 2 of them were like serious relationships, if you know what I mean. So relationships are hard. But with that being said, I feel like a lot of people that are my age are obsessed with the idea of being in a relationship and loving somebody, because social media nowadays, the way it's set up, there's so many like YouTube couples and like famous couples that are famous for being in love and having children. So everyone nowadays just wants that and they rush it. And I feel like at my age, you don't need to rush to be in a relationship. You live your life, be a young adult, and it'll come when it comes, you know? Like, so many people just want that relationship so bad. But I feel like it's not needed. Calm down. You're still young. And especially like high schoolers too. Like high school kids, for some reason, have to be in a relationship, and they act like they love their boyfriend or girlfriend so much. Like, it is very rare that a high school relationship lasts, for one, and for two, you guys are young. Like, y'all don't need to be focused on no boyfriend or girlfriend right now. Y'all need to be focused on school, graduating, and then possibly, if this is what you want, going to college and getting a degree. You know? Like, I personally did not have any boyfriends in high school. Throughout my whole high school career, I never had a boyfriend. I was not focused on that at all. I was like, for one, all these boys at my school are ugly. And for two, like, I don't have time for these immature kids right now. I'm trying to graduate and go and work and get my bag. Like, I don't have time for boys right now. Like, I never understood how girls were so boy crazy and, like, just needed a boyfriend. It baffles me. But yeah, I did not have my first relationship until after high school. So yeah, like I was saying, like I've been in 2 serious relationships and one where it was just like, I don't know, it's something. But yeah, I feel like, guys, it's hard to be in a relationship nowadays because most people, boys and girls, don't have the right mindsets to be in a real relationship. Like, they're only in it for certain things. Like, oh, you're only in it to get something out of it. You're only in it to say you're in it. You're only in it to get one thing. Like, you know, not many people are in a relationship to be in a relationship. Relationships are very hard work. That is why I personally am not. One sec, guys. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a quick break, but we're back. Back to what I was saying. Relationships are lots of hard work, and I that's why I'm currently not in a relationship right now, because I feel like, if I was to get into a relationship, it wouldn't be a good one, because you can't find lots of people nowadays that really want a real relationship and are willing to put in hard work to be in a relationship. Like, a lot of people are childish nowadays. Like I said, a lot of people only want something out of a relationship. They don't want to put in the hard work. They don't want to work together. And like, I feel like it's so pointless for me to get into a relationship if I'm just gonna get out of it in the next few months or year, whatever. Like, I'm at the stage in my life right now where if I'm in a relationship, I'm working towards building a future with this person. I'm building towards being married to this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't think that far. And I think that far because that's where I'm at in my life, Like, I'm not trying to just get into a relationship and just have fun anymore. Like, I did that a few times. I'm over it. It's not the lifestyle for me. I want to be in a relationship where I can settle down and like be married someday. So yeah. Now, with that being said, just because I'm not trying to get into a relationship currently, I still can have my fun at the same time. And there's nothing wrong with people having their fun and being honest with it. Like, I saw this debate the other day, because there was some celebrity, I forget her name, but it was the one who dated Christian Combs, and now I think she's dating his dad, Diddy. And they were saying how she has been in multiple relationships or whatever, and she's browsing around. And I feel like there's absolutely nothing wrong with that as long as you're honest about it. Like, people feel like girls aren't allowed to do that, and I just don't understand why. Like, if you want to date around and find somebody that suits you and have fun, then do that. But be honest about it. Like, what isn't good is when you lie and say, oh, I'm only talking to one person, or oh, I'm only dating one person. Like, that's not cool. Just tell the truth. Just be like, yeah, I'm dating around, I'm talking to multiple people, and then it's cool. Like, I feel like that's perfectly fine. Guys do it and they lie about it, so why can't girls do it? But I'm gonna tell the truth about my business because I'm not a liar. But yeah. So I feel like relationships are not just all fun and games. Oh, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend. We are always together. We talk on the phone. Da, 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 da. Like, that's high school stuff. A real relationship takes commitment, trust, stability, coming to each other with any problems that you have, talking to each other about stuff that you wouldn't talk to just anyone about, and also being best friends and being able to laugh together and have fun together. Like, I feel like if you don't feel comfortable with your spouse, or boyfriend and girlfriend, and you feel like you can't just come to them or laugh with them, cry with them, you know, whatever, then that should not be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Like at the end of the day, your boyfriend, your spouse is gonna come before anybody. So I was looking at this another debate the other day, and it said, do you feel your spouse should come before your friends, even though you knew your friends longer? First things first, because I saw a lot of people saying, oh, your friends come first, you knew them longer, your spouse ain't always gonna be there, your spouse could be gone one day, here the next. Like, okay, first things first, the definition of a spouse is a man or woman that you are legally married to. So your spouse is your husband, your spouse is your wife. It's not boyfriend, girlfriend, it's not y'all dating, it's marriage. So for me, I don't believe in divorce. I believe you took a vow for a reason and you're gonna stay with that person for the rest of your life. Because if you didn't want to stay with them for the rest of your life, you should not have married them. So yes, a spouse is gonna always be there for the rest of your life. And your best friend or friend, whatever, that you've known for 10 years could be gone within the next day. Because we all know that friends come and go all the time. Like, friends are not permanent. You may think they are, you may want them to be, but friends are not permanent. So I'm gonna always stick with my spouse, like, regardless. I feel like my spouse and my best friend should never put me in that position to choose, and they should have a good relationship within one another. But at the end of the day, if it was a situation where I have to choose, I am choosing my husband at the end of the day, because that's my husband. I took a vow to him. I didn't take a vow to my best friend. I didn't legally marry my best friend. So yes, I'm gonna always choose my husband over my best friend. The only one that comes before my husband is Jesus Christ himself. My husband, at the end of the day, is the person that I'm gonna live with, spend the rest of my life with, build my own family with. So yes, that is the person that I'm gonna stick beside. And if you feel like you have a person that potentially could be your spouse, but you wouldn't stick beside them over anyone else, then that's not your spouse. That is not someone that you should be marrying. Because spouses stick together. Spouses do everything together. Spouses live together, have children together, you know, do all their things together, make decisions together, and like, even not your mama. You don't live with your mama. You're not about to have your mama's kids, you know? Like, I love my mama to death, more than anything in the world. And if my mama really had a problem with my potential spouse, he probably wouldn't be my spouse anymore. But if a problem later arises when we're already spouses, I would have to choose my spouse. So yeah, a lot of people don't understand that, but that's just how I feel. If y'all have a different opinion, let me know in the comments, because I want to know. But yeah. So guys, another little tad bit of information on relationships that I've seen being in debate is how a relationship should be made up. Like, what the girlfriend or wife should do versus what the husband or boyfriend should do. Like, oh, if you can't cook, I'm not gonna date you, or all this good stuff. I feel like at the end of the day, you should never judge someone on what they can and can't do. Because first, you can always learn. It's not hard to learn how to cook. And second of all, they may have an awesome personality. They may be an amazing person deep down inside. And they may be there for you more than anyone else in the world. But you don't want to be with them because they don't know how to cook. That baffles me to no end. Like, huh? I can't cook, so you don't want to be with me, huh? Okay. I feel like to be in a relationship, like I said before, you have to really be best friends, be able to come to them with anything. You have to feel comfortable to talk to them about anything. You have to be willing to work through anything with them and wanting to work through anything with them, and be in a good relationship, a good friendship, a good firm foundation to have a good relationship. But yeah, some people just, some people are crazy. Um, I'll be right back, guys. I left my contour in the other room. BRB. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. Got some bronzer. I also got my highlight because I forgot that too. But yeah. So guys, if you have any like relationship stories that you guys want to share in the comments, let me know. I'm always willing. Or if you guys want to privately DM me on my social medias will be in the description box down below. You guys make sure to follow me on those. And you can hit me up anytime. Like, if you ever want to talk, hit me up. Because I be bored. I don't really have many friends. So, yeah. Hit me up. Hit me up. Alrighty, guys. What else can I talk about? If you guys want to hear a little brief description of my relationship storyline. Alright, so I'll give you one. As I said before, in high school, I was a single Pringle. I had like previous relationships before that were like, oh, that's my boyfriend, like we hung out at school, we held hands, it's kitty stuff. But once I got to high school, I wasn't on that. I was not trying to date nobody. The boys were ugly, except for a select few that were already in relationships. And, boys are very immature. So, yeah. Like, I won't say I didn't have the opportunity to date because I had maybe one or two guys that, like, kind of showed interest, but I wasn't on that. I was not trying to be in no relationships. No, no, no. And now that I'm out of high school, I have people that like hit me up and like, oh, I liked you so much in high school. Like, you never told me, so, oh well. But yeah. So after high school is when I really had my real encounters with dating. So when I went to college, I met one of my very close friends. And she introduced me to her male best friend. So, I'm not gonna say any names just for privacy reasons. Me and him started dating. It was decent at first. It was real decent. We dated for I want to say almost a year. We dated in around 7-8 months, something like that. And then I started to hear stuff through the grapevine. Social media is a crazy thing. But yeah. So I started to hear stuff about him and other girls because he had went away to school and I was still at my old, school, hometown, whatever. So I started to hear stuff about him and other girls while he was away at school. So my friend, she was like, oh, we got to investigate this. So she like messaged the girl or whatever, whatnot. And basically the girl was like, oh yeah, we're dating, da 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 da. Like, And my friend like, how y'all dating when he's dating my friend? It was a whole big ordeal. But yeah, that happened. So after that, I felt like, wow, I just got played. Like, I'm stupid. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. So I broke up with him. I was like, yeah, we're done. Don't talk to me. Don't call me. Don't text me no more. I'm done with you. Like, I just texted him. I didn't even want to see him. I didn't even want to talk to him. Like, honestly, before that even went down, I felt like he was being very distant, and I was kind of getting over the relationship because we barely talked anymore. We barely, like, FaceTimed and stuff. And, like, I was getting over it, so at that point, I was fed up, so I just texted him. I was like, we done. Don't talk to me. Don't call me. None of that. I'm over. I'm done with you. Blah, blah, blah. So then, after him, I had a situationship with a guy. It was not a real relationship, but I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be really bad, but you know, boys play games sometimes. Well, we're not gonna get into that. So yeah. So I started talking to this guy, right? We met online. I'm not gonna say how, I'm not gonna say all that good stuff, but we met online, we started talking, and he was in my hometown for work or whatever, so we like met up and we like went on a few dates and stuff, and things were going really good. Like, we were real close to getting into a relationship. We was like going on dates, getting to know each other, talking every single day, all that good stuff. So yeah, it was real good. It was real good. Then one day he just ghosted me. Like, stop calling me, stop texting me. Like, I tried to text him, be like, what's up? Where you go? Where you at? What happened? And he was like, I'm done talking to you. I don't need to explain. And that was just that. Like, no explanation, no nothing. He was just done. So I was like, wow. Wow. Am I the problem? Am I the problem? Let me know if I'm the problem. And like, that's another thing that I feel like is really, really not fair to someone. If they are the problem, like, the least you could do is let them know what they did wrong, because like, I don't know what I did. I don't know, like, if I caused him to not want to talk to me anymore, or if he just lost interest or what. Like, he could have easily let me know, and then I would have went on about my merry way. But instead, I was like heartbroken. Like, I feel like I felt more heartbreak with him than I did with my actual boyfriend. Because like I said, I was already over him at that point. I just wanted to break up when I found out about the cheating or whatever. But with him, it was so sudden, so unexpected. I thought we were doing really good, and then just bloop, I'm done. So yeah, it was very unexpected. I was sad and all that good stuff. So after that, I didn't talk to anyone else or date anyone else seriously for a long time. Some months. I want to say about 5-6 months went by. Then at this time, I obviously was not in school, and neither was my ex. He was back in his hometown, and I would visit often because, you know, my friends were there, my really close friends, so I would visit. And I started back talking to him. I know I'm stupid, okay? Don't judge me. So I started back talking to my ex, and you know, I don't know. We kind of got into a relationship, but then we kind of, okay, yeah, we got into a relationship. Like, we set a date, but that only lasted for a little while, a very little while, a few months maybe. Like, whenever summertime came, we was like hanging out. Every time I was in the state, I would go visit him, you know, all that good stuff. I would hit him up every time I was coming, like, yo, I'm in your city, where you at? But yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was crazy. So after that, I don't know. I was just like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I don't like this. So I was just like, we just ended it mutually. I was like, I'm over this. I don't want to do it no more. You go do you, I'll do me. So we stopped talking again. And then I don't know. I kind of like started talking to other guys here and there. You know, just talking to random guys, hitting up people on the low, all that good stuff. And yeah. But then I started talking to the other guy again that I met online, right? So I was talking to him again, even after he ghosted me. My friend wasn't too happy about that. She was like, why would you talk to him again after what he did to you? Like, are you dumb? And I was like, I mean, she felt that way about both the guys, but you know, we're young, we're stupid, we make mistakes. But yeah, so started talking to him again. We was back once again on a good path. I didn't really see him that much because he lives far away and he wasn't in town for work anymore. So, you know, I didn't really see him in person at all. We just like FaceTime, talked on the phone, all that good stuff. And then after a few months, he ghosted me again. So at this point, I was like, okay, do you have a girlfriend that's like toying with you on and off, so you using me when she's off and then going back to her when you ready, or what? Like, let me know. And he's like, no, there's no other girls. He was like, I'm just done with you. Like, he was like, I just remember why I didn't want to talk to you in the first place. And then he was just done. So I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, wow, this kid is like really toying with my heart. Like, it hurts. This hurts. So yeah, that stopped again. Didn't talk to him for a long time. I blocked him. I deleted all our messages, all our pictures. I blocked him on all social medias. Blocked his phone number. All that good stuff. And then yeah, after that, I think I was going back to the state for school with my ex. He didn't go back to his old school. He was stayed in his home state. And I was bored, so I would just like go see him or whatever. Like, we wasn't dating. We was not dating at all. But I would just like go see him randomly, and like we hung out a little bit, but that was that. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't really nothing. But so after some months, I unblocked, you know, old dude. And randomly, like, I unblocked him, but I didn't like add him back on no social medias or nothing. I didn't like, you know, try to find his social medias or try to like add him again. I just unblocked him. So then, like, I want to say either around my birthday or his birthday. I don't really remember. But around one of those, he like, some random person added me on Snapchat. I didn't know who it was because it was like a weird name. Like, it was not his actual name. It was a weird name. Like his ad name. And then when I like added them back, I was like, okay, I'll just add you back, whatever. I don't care. So I added them back, and then his username was the guy's name. So I was like, nah, that's not the same him. There's a lot of bad names that I know already, so what's another one? So I was like, nah, that's not him. It can't be. But after a while, I realized it was him. And like, it was weird because I was like, I didn't remember that being his Snapchat username. So I was like, oh my God, that's him. Like, what? So I was confused, but yeah. So then on whoever's birthday it was, I can't remember if it was mine or his, but like somebody hit somebody up. So I think it was my birthday, and he hit me up and he was like, oh, happy birthday or whatever. And I was like, thank you. And then like every now and then we would talk on Snapchat or whatever. And like, I don't know if you want like flirt or whatever, like here and there. We'd be like, oh, like we slide up on each other's stories, be like, oh, you cute, da da da, all that good stuff. But like nothing serious. Like it wasn't consistent. Like we wasn't actually talking again. Nothing like that. But that happened for a good while. But yeah, I don't know. So that's where my situation is at right now. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not in a relationship with nobody. You know, I've had a really rough past. Oh, not to mention my ex still hits me up like all the time. Like I try not to take it there with him because I don't want to do it for a third, fourth time. Like at this point, I'm over it. Go do what you do. Live your best life. But yeah. So I'm basically just, you know, single as a Pringle, trying to get by, trying to live my best life, and, you know, be happy. But I don't know. It's hard out here in these streets of love. But yeah, guys, that is my Chatty Get Ready with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel while you're at it. Hit those post notifications so you don't miss a video whenever I post. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!